Okay, so right now I'm still looking into the Hebrew cards, the Hebrew flashcards, the alphabet that I found, and I wrote some notes down, and I will read the initial messages that are on each card, and then I'm going to get into the word that I feel that was formulated from these letters coming together. So anyway, right now that's what I'm looking into, and it led me to the Strongs to go to 5800. Um, so it says azab, azab, and it means to loosen or relinquish, or it can mean to permit. It could also mean to commit self, fail, forsake, fortify, help, leave destitute or leave off, refuse, and it also can mean the word surely. And 5801 is a derivative of the same word, and it means letting go of for a price or selling something. And it doesn't have to be even selling something in particular. That could be figurative to me. So like if you let go of something, like let's say you have an idea, or you feel that, something, you feel that God has given told you to do something, but you let go of that thing, then there's a price, if you will, figuratively, that comes along with that. Now when I say God, I still am talking about ourselves. So that's why the commit self is so important and so significant, because to me, committing self is also you committing to God for something, for any given thing. Seeing is how we are ambassadors of the Most High Spirit. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, but anyway, so it says letting go of, and then in parentheses it says for a price, i.e., selling. Also, it can indicate trade, like a place for trading, or it could literally mean the payment or the revenue that comes from it, fair and where. All right, so those are the words. Now, I mean, this is the actual word that came from this, you know, as I put the information into Google Translate. I have a Hebrew keyboard on my phone, and putting in the letters that closely resembled the ones that I have here on these cards. This is what led me to this understanding. Now, I believe it is more in alignment with what we've been talking about, because in the reading, in the first portion of the sunrise service reading, we did talk about the concept of releasing, right? Letting go of clearing oneself. So, this is the reason that I feel that that is still proper. So, azab is the word that I believe that is really connected to the messages that Spirit is bringing, whether for myself, alone by myself, or for others who will resonate with this message. So let's go ahead and get the. All right, so before I move on, the overall energy of Bates. So this represents the tent or house and the family that resides within the house. So it can indicate house, family, inside, or in. Okay. Now remember, when I was speaking, I was saying that today, Monday, is connected to the moon, and that a lot of us may be very introspective at this time. So the other thing that I've learned about this word, this letter, or rather this letter, or what have you, it can deal with women specifically, daughters, mothers, wives, okay, girls, women. So That's the reason why I was talking about this energy of introspection. But it also deals just with feminine energy. So men and women alike have this energy. We are affected and influenced by this feminine energy of going inside the house, inside. So our body is also considered the temple of God, right? It is a spirit. God is a spirit of wisdom and truth, and kindness and love, and it's encased within our, our bodies. And so that's why Christ often taught that our bodies are, in fact, the temple of the living God. So I feel like this is the reason why this message of going inside or being, introspective is very important, or I don't know what other word I'm looking for, but I'll just stick to important right now. The other letter is Fe, which deals with the mouth. And it says this: speak, blow, scatter, or open. Now, it also says on the back of this flashcard, Pe represents a mouth open to speak or blow air. It can also mean edge, as in the lips at the edge of the mouth, okay? Um, that's making me think of something totally different too. But anyway, the mouth deals with speak, blow, scatter, or open. The last and final letter we have is the Wa, or the Vav, and it represents a tent peg which is used to secure the tent in place in the ground. So the idea of securing something, that's what this is about. The tent peg deals with secure, hook, add, and the word and. So some of the messages that I felt like I got from that, which I just played around with the words a lot, here are some of those messages. Um, speak to secure the house, or speak to secure the family. I also got open the inside and then speak to secure. So open the inside would be that energy of going within, right? And aligning with who we really are, what it is that we truly desire, and then speak from that place in order to secure it. And then we also got secure. So I started looking at it like this is a plan of action. This is how some of us are meant to execute. Remember, I did get the Knight of Pentacles as our last card for the outcome. And I got the vibe that Spirit was, telling us to plan, to come up with a plan, but not only to just come up with a plan, but to execute it, right? So now this secure, speak, house, or secure, open, inside, this started to come out like an order, like a plan of action, right? So now, it could be speak to secure house. That's one understanding. Or right here, I have secure, speak, house, secure, open, inside. So the messages I got from this way, I'm going to do this way that I have written, but I need to write another one too because I forgot to write. Oh, no, I didn't. The speak to secure the house or the family, to me, this would be speaking first, talking about something first in order to secure it. Okay? Now, in this case, we're talking about, it could be a physical house, but it also could be the family. Okay? The people who make up your family. The other one says, open the inside, speak to secure. That would be to do the introspective work, clear out whatever needs to be cleared out, and then speak that thing now that you're sure that you want to secure it. The next manner would be to secure first. So now instead of speaking a thing first, speak it maybe on the inside of yourself, secure it, and then speak out loud. Secure, speak, house. So that would be securing whatever it is that you want to add to yourself. But because the pay came out first, that's the reason why I feel like it's dealing with speaking something first. That's why I feel like it's speak then secure. Speak and secure. Speak and add something. And so then this other idea of asking it shall be given came to me. These are things that we can find in the Bible. The Bible is an esoteric book. So they're showing us how to manifest things. Now, granted, just thinking a thought, Christ taught us that thinking something is altogether the same as actually saying it out loud or doing the thing. So maybe that's the reason why for some people, this could be also showing me two types of people. The types of manifestors we have. We have those manifestors who think the things and they may not say them out loud. They think them and then they act upon them. And then you see the proof of what they're talking about in their head. Then you have people who speak on a thing and then they carry it out. Okay? And so that's another type of manifester. They speak theirs outwardly first, but the truth is they were thinking it. If they said it, they were thinking it. And sometimes you say something, it's like it works, it could go forward or it could go backwards, right? And this is the reason why this is like the alpha and the omega, or the aleph and the taw. The beginning and the end, and it can go forward or backwards, however way. You can work from the outside in or from the inside out. A person can, because if they speak it out loud, and maybe it could create the thoughts connected to that thing. And for other people, they can already have the thoughts and speak it out loud, or they can already have the thoughts and then act on those thoughts and then speak on it at a later time. Speak on it once it's been manifested. It just depends. I don't want to go on too many tangents there. The other thing I got was, okay, so secure, open inside. So the thing was to get the thing that you're like, if you're going to be the person who is quietly manifesting something where you thinking and therefore you're talking and you're conversing with yourself, which is the same as being conversing with the Most High God within us. And then you're executing the plans that Spirit is giving you to execute. Before long, you're going to have proof of that. You're going to have evidence. And from that evidence, then you declare the matter. Like, then you can talk about it. Then you can open up, right? And then you can reveal. Now, this is literally a conversation that one of my sisters and myself was having recently. So this is kind of, it makes me feel like this is probably the way that I should do it. But I am the person who speaks the thing out first. I declare a thing. I was already thinking it, but I declare a thing. And then I believe that it comes to me. I believe that it comes to me. But I also have noticed that sometimes when I speak a thing, sometimes I speak a thing and it's literally as if I've done it. And then there is a long time. It seems that it takes sometimes a little bit longer because I feel like I already did it. And so I may need to try the reverse, which is just to think and talk and speak inwardly and let my actions, speak. And maybe that's maybe that's about protecting my house, protecting what I'm building. Anyhow, let's keep on pushing. All right, so this is where we got the azab from. And then I started writing all the meanings of azab. It means to leave, forsake, or loose. This is that clearing yourself energy. But this is also the energy of the Eight of Cups. It says be remote, be absent, depart. It can also be indicative of someone who is widowed. Which, if I am honest, you guys, I have to bring this up because I feel like I've been in this energy. I have been technically widowed before. When I on my TikTok, I have shared this story that I feel helped to lead to my spiritual awakening, my very first one. And it came on the heels of a breakup where I was abandoned, or I was left by the partner that I had committed myself to at that time. So that relationship came across as if it had failed. I, in the connection, failed in some type of way. I could have felt as if the other person also failed in some type of way. Um, and now we are literally remote from each other. We are apart. We are absent. And in the mentality that I was in at the time, it literally, I thought I was really connected to this person. I was married to this person, in my mind and in my actions. Like, because I thought that I was married to him, because I saw him as my husband, in certain ways, there were things that I did or did not do as a direct result of that. Okay. And so, for all intents and purposes, for me, we were married. But that didn't have to be the case for that person. And even if it was, there was a need for, I guess, it to be left behind. So here's the rest of the word: leave behind, leave, on order of, depart from. So the idea of leaving on order of, it makes me feel like there was a directive given, there was instruction given to one party at least by spirit, whatever spirit was at work in them, whatever spirit was dealing with them, that spirit instructed that person to leave. Or it could have been just, the people around them with the things that they were sharing, they were instructed to leave, and so they did. All in all, it says leave in the presence of, leave in safety, leave in a certain condition. Okay, so leave undisturbed or let alone, leave unexercised, leave in the hand of or in trust to, leave over or in the idea of something remaining, leave as in have nothing to do with, and the last word was abandon there, forsake, neglect. It could also be figurative as in neglecting or forsaking God, let loose, set free. The next words that came up with this is restore, repair, restoration, erection, building. Now that was another, that wasn't just 5800, that became, what was that one? Well, it was still 5800, but it was like one of the other definitions that they had. Okay. So restore, repair, restoration, erection, and building. Oh God. So this is important because I will say this, that the same person that a long time ago I thought I was told, to stay and to hold out for this person. But I wound up not doing that because it was so emotionally taxing at the time to and in the way that I thought I was supposed to do it, it was very hard for me at the time to focus on myself and to do whatever work I was called to do and just be in that and supposedly wait on this person for our connection to be restored, repaired, right? So I wound up letting go, if you will, and loosing the idea that me and this person would be restored so that I would not feel so like broken and so emotionally connected and tied to the word that I felt that I had received. So in essence, I let it go. I sold it. That energy, what the idea of it, I released it. Um, and I even, some people could look at it as I refused it to loosen, relinquish, or permit. So I permitted myself by loosing it. I permitted myself to move on. So these are some of the messages that came all from those cards, the Hebrew cards. All right, I'm going to move on off of that because those are the messages that came from that. Remember, at the bottom of the deck, I did see the Justice card. I also just pulled the Justice up and I see the Lovers. That's about union right there. And I also see the Eight of Pentacles. So hard work, determination here, somebody being skilled at something, knowing how to move, when to move, to the point to where because they become so skilled at a thing, and maybe it could be skilled at bringing people into union, skilled at bringing yourself into union and balance, people are going to seek this particular person out, and you might become well paid because of your ability to maybe manifest unions. Wow, that's such a beautiful understanding of that. Let's go ahead. I got to get another deck so we can start clarifying this one. I'll be back. All right, you guys. So let's clarify these cards here. I've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands coming up very quickly. So that's good energy to me in regards to this Four of Cups that was in the reverse. Remember, I felt like this is the energy that we were in the past, but it's possible that we are coming out of this energy, or you could be internally in this energy. Like there still could be internally this feeling of not being content, okay? Um the Nine of Pentacles is about focusing on self. You could even be involved with someone, but it's more so about getting to the money, getting to the bag, figuring out what that is for you. This could be self-care, self-love. This is also the card of luxury, okay? So some of you guys, this is what you're looking to manifest. This is what, you were unhappy because you weren't already experiencing this, feeling like you finally got all of your ducks in a row. You're comfortably living. You have all that you need, like maybe even in excess where you can potentially share with others. Well, it looks like this all could be coming in very, very quickly, or you have a lot of different opportunities coming in, and it may be that you have not manifested this Nine of Pentacles energy that you can feel around you. The Eight of Wands is a lot of positive opportunities and options coming into someone, and very quickly. Spirit, is there anything more about this Four of Cups in the reverse? So I feel that when you guys, I feel like this energy is leading you to really tap in for yourself. And I think that quickly, listen, as I say that, I'm seeing the Sun card. I really feel like some of you guys are absolutely about to manifest this life of luxury, this life of, I kind of want to say simplicity and ease here. But the reason that you're going to do it, it's going to be connected to you, honestly, figuring out yourself and how you manifest. So for me, I am Leo Sun and Leo Moon. We are all about joy. We're all about happiness. We're all about love and romance and creativity. And we want to be free to be able to do that. That somehow has something to do with the way that I create luxury for myself. I can't speak for anybody else, but I will say this. You learning yourself, you being honest about yourself, you coming up with the way that you shine your light is going to lead you to all these different opportunities. To be in a place of safety, in a place of feeling secure. The Nine of Pentacles woman, sometimes this is like the bachelor or bachelorette type of energy. So it's an energy of kind of being to yourself, being by yourself, for yourself. And in doing that, creating this lavish life of comforts. That's heavy Taurus energy, Capricorn, or also Virgo. Let's get into this Eight of Cups. Spirit, this is the current energy that we're in. So the other way that I can look at this is that some of us won't experience this part, even though this is in the past energy. We won't experience it until we're able to know what we need to disconnect from emotionally and or even spiritually. I'm seeing the High Priestess. So something is connected to the dreams here. Something is connected to going between both worlds. understanding the higher principles of a thing. Oh, wow. Some of us may have to leave a family, abandon a family. I really don't want to say that. Or some of us could fear having to lose a family or losing family members or losing finances, losing money, losing this 10 of Pentacles energy, a reputation, losing a career, losing whatever our maybe whatever our ideal has been long standing of what a family is. We got the Tower coming up in the reverse. So this Tower is either going to be internal, it'll be an implosion, or the Tower moment already happened. It already happened. So currently, at present, somebody who is a spiritual woman, or man for that matter, but I get woman, a high priestess, could have already had to abandon a family. Let's get a little more before we move on. The Queen of Cups. I am seeing this is Scorpio energy, Cancer, Piscean. Definitely a very nurturing, loving, spiritual woman. This lady would be the equivalent to wearing her heart on her sleeves. Even if it didn't always come across, like I feel like this lady could have come across like things might not have affected her, but they affected her so deeply. She just couldn't even explain. That's crazy. Beautiful, dreamy, very attractive, psychic even. This was who was having all these dreams. I'm seeing the Page of Cups. It flew up in the reverse. I feel like there was a time where this person may have been immature, or they just weren't very they weren't maybe balanced, or like I said, I'm going to stick with the immature energy of how to express what they were feeling. So they may have done it in a terrible way, a very erratic, emotional way, childlike, kitty. And maybe that's why somebody or this person had to be walked away from. I am seeing the Six of Cups showing up here. It's also possible that this person had to walk away from a soulmate who was immature, or the soulmate had to walk away from them because they were immature. However it goes. They could also currently be in another connection, a soulmate connection. After this ended, a soulmate connection has come up. Happy feelings, nostalgia. All right, Spirit, is there anything more with this? Yeah, there is. First card that hit the table, the Six of Swords. This was about, this is about a connection where someone had to kind of just like move on. There's a child here with this person. This hit the table first, but this is the card that I saw first, and this is the Ten of Cups. It's possible that there is a soulmate connection where someone could be dealing with someone that's a little younger. They could be of the water sign suits or have a placement in Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but they are kind of immature, or maybe they shot their shot. This could also be that. The Page of Cups in reverse could just show us that someone already wrote letters or sent whatever type of correspondence that discussed their feelings in past times. But this person had to wind up moving on to calmer waters. In their minds, in their thoughts, could have been a child. They may not have even physically had the child yet, but it was in their mind, on their mind. They get to the soulmate connection, and the soulmate connection is where they experience maybe this 10 of Cups energy, like this wish fulfillment. Maybe of having the child that was just on their mind and in their dreams. This person also had to learn a lot of lessons about life and how life works. Okay, this person has been on a spiritual journey. It's almost like as wow, that's crazy. It's almost as a gift of solace, or as a gift to kind of help repair, or a gift from the universe to kind of help them to transition and to grow and to have this love. Spirit bless them with this soulmate connection and this family. All right, let's move on to this last. What is the Knight of Pentacles here for? If this is making sense to you guys already, go ahead and hit the like button. Oh, we got our first card out. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like whatever plan, however Spirit instructs you, and remember, this is why I was reading the Hebrew flashcards, because I was saying that I feel like that one of the ways that I wrote it down, it was a plan of action like this. Planning, something that we needed to execute. But anyway, some of you guys could be already in this energy of planning. I feel like whatever increase, whatever finances come in from this, it is definitely going to be something that you have worked for. You planned for it. And because of that, you do get something. You really get to see the fruits of your labors. Okay, I do, of course, feel like it's absolutely favor of God. I also want to say that this is connected to the earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. So some of us could see the actual fruits of our labors really pay off starting now with May, because we're in Taurus energy. So May, Virgo energy, September and August, or should I say August and September. And then some of us may really see some of these things kicking off in Capricorn season, which is Decemberish and January. This is so beautiful. This is real estate. This is cars. This is real business opportunities. This is jobs, promotions, partnerships, contracts, lucrative contracts. Signing on the dotted line, I heard. Show us more, Spirit. Cooperation. And for some of us, with a soulmate, you guys, some of you guys are, I wouldn't be surprised if proposals happen. Proposals are going to be happening. Possibly around the times that I mentioned. Or in the near future. But the point is, somebody's coming into union, you guys, and you guys are really going to be working together. And there's going to be a lot of blessing because of that. I saw this first, the cooperation first, and then the Two of Cups. And I really want to look into this class of angels. Like Spirit had me, I need to look into the class of angels because I got to figure out which one this one is connected to. But it's like the head of a lion with these wings. This is a union that is blessed by the angels. There's healing here. with the two serpents and the two snakes. So beautiful. Spirit, is there anything more with this Knight of Pentacles? So somebody could be literally planning to propose. By the time all is said and done, like what I'm getting is someone's not been happy with themselves. They needed to figure out how to create a lifestyle of luxury. Okay, because that's what they truly desire. And it's like, once they left an energy of feeling not happy, feeling like they failed at something else, a relationship that didn't work out that they thought was going to be forever, releasing that, moving on from that, being gifted a soulmate union that has absolutely yielded them more of what they truly desire. But it did not come before they had this other energy that was happening where they were immature. All kind of their feelings were everywhere and they couldn't even really express themselves like they wanted to. Just an emotional wreck, I feel. Somebody had to leave them in that energy. And that person leaving them helped them to leave that energy behind as well. And now they had to learn certain lessons in life with that Six of Swords that led them to the Six of Cups, where they are now, and the Ten of Cups. I feel an energy of diligence here, like, because, just people working to be a better version of themselves, to clearly express their feelings now, because, I see the Four of Pentacles showing up. So somebody could be saving or someone could be holding on. Oh shoot, the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups presenting themselves again in an outcome energy. It's making me feel like somebody could be planning on proposing here, working together. Maybe somebody sees that they cooperate together, they work well together, there's mutual liking, mutual friendship, mutual love. And then there's somebody who's still maybe either saving something or still holding on to something. Or they could then become in this energy, like, I'm feeling like it could be a role reversal or a role switch getting ready to happen, where someone's going to feel like, okay, they're going to be holding on to something while somebody else is feeling like, this is a lack energy to me. And because you're still holding on to something, whether it's a person, place, thing, or idea, but usually it's something tangible, holding on to something, some feelings of discontentment, some feelings of not being sure, some feeling of, wondering if there's better out there, not seeing something that's right in front of your face, possibly about to miss an opportunity. I'm feeling like those could be two different energies. Spirit, show me more about the Knight of Pentacles and let me get on about my business. This card turned like this. I see the Death card and in reverse. So it's making me feel like somebody may realize, and this could be the person who's got Scorpio in their chart somewhere very heavily, but someone may realize that something hasn't changed. Something or someone hasn't changed. Or that they're really right where they need to be. Or someone may realize that they cannot progress until they deal with these energies here, this of lack maybe. But the Four of Pentacles could also be about saving something or salvaging. This could be about saving money, saving resources. I feel like to pull some more, so let's do it. Spirit, is there more about this Knight of Pentacles energy that we need to know about in this reading? If not, I'm going to get ready to end it. I see two cards. I'm going to pick the one that hit the table first. I see the Two of Swords in the reverse. Maybe someone's going to finally make up their mind. Someone's coming out of indecisiveness. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe it could be due to the fact that someone picked up a skill, a new skill. They actually studied something. They actually planned something. They actually started implementing some of the stuff that they were studying, and it worked for them. So I feel like I'm looking at the end at the beginning. I'm looking at the end at the beginning here. And so all these other things are showing me the energy that this person was in that led them to get to this Ace of Pentacles, this cooperation, and then this Two of Cups. Somebody needed to pick up a new skill and actually apply them, become a student of something or someone, get out of indecisiveness and therefore inactivity, which was creating this sense of stagnation. They were holding on to something or in an energy of lack because they were not content. They were missing something that was in front of their face the whole time. Just unhappy with themselves mostly. Feeling like, damn, something is missing. As soon as they put a plan together, this is when the coin comes in. This is when the change actually happens. They put together a plan. They actually carry that plan out. And this is where they see the increase. At the bottom of the deck right now, I am seeing the Ace of Wands. This is the new opportunity. After having to be very strategic, having a mentality of basically winning at all costs, executing the strategy, they have their awakening. Another one maybe. Or a mass awakening. Like if this is in the case of business, it's like it puts their business on the map. Like people now know about their company. They now know about their business. And the blessings of God or the decision that God already had for them comes about. With the seeds that they had already planted, with patience and perseverance. What was absolutely meant for them is made clear and manifest. That is the reading. I'm going to just get off because this is pretty long. Bye, you guys.